Hello there everyone and welcome to Chosen Totem. I'm your host Jacob Saylor, and today we're going to be taking a look at some free online games. We're closing out 2016 and going into 2017 here pretty soon. We have some apps, MMOs, MOBAs, and even card games. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into it. Guild Wars 2 is the follow-up to the first game in the franchise. As far as the MMO scene is concerned, many consider Guild Wars to be the runner-up to World of Warcraft. Guild Wars 2 wasn't perceived quite as well as the first entry, but it's nonetheless a worthy successor to the throne. RUNESCAPE is, for many, an entry into the MMO world. It's the go-to free-to-play game, and during its first few years, you didn't even have to download it. The game has had a number of graphical updates and expansions, so players never have to worry about a lack of content. Next up is Clash Royale, and I know what you're thinking. Really? An app? Well, Clash Royale is a robust game that you can boot up and play in a minute's notice. The pay-to-play aspect is readily apparent in Clash Royale, but you're still going to have a really hard time finding a more engaging app-based video game than this one. SMITE was once the laughingstock of the MOBA world. League of Legends and Dota fans pointed and laughed, but before they knew it, they were joining in on the fun. SMITE has grown and continues to be a force to be reckoned with in the current MOBA market. Rift was once a pay-to-play MMO that gained a lot of traction, but couldn't stand up to the monstrous World of Warcraft. The game released in 2011 and gave players a unique world to explore, characters to interact with, and more. In just under half a year, Rift had earned over $100 million. Dota 2 has recently overtaken League of Legends on Twitch popularity, with more concurrent views than nearly all other games on the site. Dota 2 has continued the legacy of its predecessor, a game which started the MOBA craze. And really, it's only fitting that Dota 2 sits at the top of the heap again. While League of Legends might momentarily be seeing a dip in its player base, it's still the biggest earner on this list, offering gamers a massive host of different skins and other fun items to choose from. But the best part? It's hardly play to win, and developer Riot Games has been trying hard to fix the toxic community. The Old Republic had a more than shaky start. PvP didn't work right and PvE modes were less than stellar. After suffering a quick fall from a monthly subscription status, the game went free to play. Now, the Old Republic remains a hub for any Star Wars player who might need their fix. Terra is really an interesting MMO because it's real time. You've got to dodge attacks and interact with the world in a completely different way than other MMOs. This, plus the title's expansive world, place it on our list in a way that really can't be measured. It's one of the more unique MMOs that you'll encounter. Hearthstone is one of the premier releases over the past few years. Blizzard Entertainment has provided constant updates for the game, and while the barrier to entry grows with each new expansion, they've added a new standard game mode to ease access for new players. So that's our list. Did you like it? Let us know in the comment section below and tell us if we missed any games that should be on here. If indeed you enjoyed our content, then hit that subscribe button. We have a bunch of other great videos and content for you to enjoy, so stick around with us as we go into 2017 guns blazing. I'm your host Jacob Saylor for Chosen Totem, signing off.